Elijah on Mount Carmel, fire from heaven. The land was dry. 3 years had passed without a drop of rain. Crops withered, rivers shrank, and famine gnawed at the people of Israel. Their hearts had turned to Baal, the false god of storms, while the name of the Lord grew faint on their lips. But one man still stood, Elijah, prophet of the Most High, clothed in rough garments, his eyes like burning coals, and God had sent him to challenge the darkness. The confrontation. On Mount Carmel, 2 altars rose. One for Baal, built by 450 prophets clad in finery, voices chanting in unison. The other, a simple altar of 12 stones, rough and humble, built by Elijah alone. The air was thick with tension. Thousands of Israelites gathered, their faces hollow with hunger, their faith divided. Elijah's voice thundered across the mountaintop. How long will you waver between 2 opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him, but if Baal is God, follow him. The people said nothing, so the challenge was set. 2 bulls, 2 altars, no fire. The God who answered by fire, he would be God. The frenzy of Baal. From morning until noon, the prophets of Baal cried out. Baal, answer us! They shouted, dancing around their altar, cutting themselves until blood ran down their arms. Their chants rose and fell, but the sky remained silent. Elijah watched, arms crossed, his voice sharp with mockery. Shout louder! Maybe he is deep in thought or busy or traveling. Perhaps he's sleeping and must be awakened. The prophets screamed louder, but the heavens were deaf. Not a spark, not a whisper, not a breath of fire. Elijah's turn at last. Elijah stepped forward. He rebuilt the Lord's altar with 12 stones, 1 for each tribe of Israel. He dug a trench around it, laid the wood in order, and placed the bull on top. Then he did the unthinkable. Fill 4 large jars with water and pour it on the offering, he commanded. Again and again, until the altar was drenched, the trench overflowing with water. Then Elijah lifted his hands to heaven and prayed. O Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known today that you are God in Israel, and that I am your servant. Answer me, Lord, so these people will know that you are God, and that you are turning their hearts back again. The fire falls, and suddenly fire fell. From heaven it roared, blazing down like a living flame. It consumed the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, the very water in the trench. Nothing remained but scorched earth and smoke rising to the sky. The people fell on their faces, crying out, The Lord, He is God! The Lord, He is God! Elijah stood, his figure silhouetted against the flames, not by his own power, but by the living God who answers with fire. The victory. That day, Baal was silenced. The false prophets were struck down, and Elijah, standing in the strength of the Lord, proved once and for all, there is only one true God, and He alone deserves Israel's worship. And soon after, from the horizon, a small cloud appeared, and the long-awaited rain returned to the land. Banty, this is the story of Mount Carmel, a clash between heaven and earth, falsehood and truth, silence and fire. The Lord, He is God.